And 2K had their investor call over this past week, and a lot of interesting things came out about it. One of the interesting things that came out was that no one cared.
Oh, we go live every Thursday and crazy things happen in that live stream. You do not want to miss out on it. And one of the crazy things that happened on this week's live stream was this.
Right now on BeachBytes.
And 2K had their investor call over this past week, and a lot of interesting things came out about it. One of the interesting things that came out was that no one cared about 2K when it comes to WWE games. 2K as a company has so many games. They have so many mobile games. Of course, they have Grand Theft Auto and they have the NBA 2K series. But on this investor call, WWE felt like an afterthought. Whereas we are a loud, vocal minority in the wrestling crowd, because as much as the wrestlings are die-hard, fans, and we buy all the products, and we love wrestling, the actual company 2K doesn't see it that way, and that surprised me that this still hasn't changed. They've had it for several years, and with this and the several years going by that they've had it, it's never actually changed. They still feel the exact same way about it as they did 10 years ago. And I thought that it would grow, but it is just an afterthought. But we did learn a couple of things. First off, the release date for WWE 2K23. This will be pretty cool because the release date for 2K23 is physical 2024. Which means their physical year ends on March 31st. So we should expect WWE 2K24 in the month of March again. So it looks like we're keeping that release window for March. I think that's kind of neat that at least we're staying on a yearly pattern about it. But it looks like it will be coming out in March again this year. And the internet is in uproar because it says to be announced on systems. So everyone is taking the route that is going next gen only. I don't believe this. This was how 22 was put out. This was how 23 was put out. Now they're doing it with 24. Is that they haven't announced the systems, but that doesn't mean that it's going next gen only or current gen now, I guess. It's still weird that the PS5 and Xbox Series X are current gen. But I don't think it's going to. There's too much of an install base on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And keep in mind, back in my day, is when 2K14 was the last one on PS3 and the Xbox 360, so everyone thinks, because then we jumped to PS4 and Xbox One, Xbox One, but 2K kept going until 2K17. So they went for another 3 years on the cycle of them being on old gen. So I think that this will be the last one. I think 24 comes out on PS4 and Xbox One, but I think this will be the last one that comes out on PS4 and Xbox One based on what they've done before. When they made the jump from PS2 to PS3, they did the same thing. 08 was the first one on the PlayStation 3, but they kept it going all the way until 2011 on the PlayStation 2. So there wasn't a whole lot of upgrades. They ended up being two completely different games. If you go back and play 16 and 17 on the PS3, you were getting completely different experiences than what you got on 16 and 17 on the PS4. I could see us moving towards that model first before we move to completely they're just going to cut that system off, because the install base for that game is so big. That's my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. The second thing that came out of this investor call that I found so interesting was that they said engagement for WWE 2K23 was up 171% from what it was for WWE 2K22. And that doesn't mean a whole lot. They are spinning bad publicity and making it good publicity, because any publicity is good publicity. The reason why engagement is up is two factors. One is my faction, not because people are playing it, but because everyone's tweeting about it and putting on Instagram and putting out all these posts that are saying, oh, this is a horrible game mode, or who plays it? I've been asking that since it came out. Who is playing this game? Well, so they've taken all of that and said, well, it's because people are talking about it, that means that they care. That's not necessarily how that works, but it looks good on the end numbers for 2K. So I found that interesting. The other thing that they did this year was launch a TikTok account. And by them putting out an official TikTok account and everyone going and following, and they did several posts during WrestleMania season and during SummerSlam of, hey, here's our little filter, use it. Well, everyone was jumping online on TikTok and Instagram to make these video reels from what 2K gave us. So I think that is the reason why it spiked so high. Not because everyone's jumping in and playing it more than they played 22 or 23. I think that's absolutely true. But I think that it overall, that it's just the messing with the numbers to make it look absolutely better than what it is. Let me know what you guys think about it.
This was just a piece of some of the awesomeness we have every Thursday when BeachBytes goes live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bells on so you don't miss out and you can be part of the awesome live shows we do every week. And while you're down there, can you hit that like button for me? It sends it out so more people can see it. If you're looking for the full conversation where this came from, check out that video right there. If you're looking for more awesome wrestling content, check out those videos right there. Absolutely incredible. Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.